Hi, I'm Susan Einerson from my town, Maple Ridge. Well, you know, there's a lot of creative people here in Maple Ridge. Last video, I introduced you to Brookfield Farm and the wonderful innovation they did with their automatic cow milking machines and new barns. And happy to say that the Laity family won first place in a competition for innovation here in Maple Ridge. So today, at the backyard of an ordinary citizen who had a dream. That's right, he just had a vision and he started sketching something out on paper at the kitchen table, and his wife was like, "What are you doing?" And he's a piano player, professional piano player. His name is Darrell Swanson. He's a very creative man. He is also a writer and a painter and a photographer, and as I say, a professional musician as well. So he had a vision of doing a water feature in his backyard of a full-size grand piano. And as I say, see you later, buddy. One of our members of council is just on his way. So he had a dream and he started sketching it out and thought, yeah, I want to have a full-size grand piano water feature in the backyard. And that's what he ended up doing. And this backyard is gorgeous. His wife, Joy, Darrell's wife, Joy, is an avid gardener, and she calls it the Garden of Whedon, and she's out here all the time. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at the fantastic yard they have. A lot of wildlife show up here too. Bears, deer, owls, all kinds of chipmunks and whatnot, hummingbirds. It's an absolute oasis. And Maple Ridge, I know, has many beautiful spots. So if you know somebody who might fit the bill for a My Town feature, who's doing something interesting, let us know. And we'd like to cover that. So let's have a look at the yard first, and then I'll show you the big feature. Darrell decided to have kind of like a pop-in party where people would pop in and pop by into the backyard. So this is it. It's absolutely enchanting. They have this gorgeous cabin here in the back. And look at the trees. Look at them. They're so beautiful. So big. One day I came here early in the morning and just walked as I did now, and there was a mother bear about the size of a Volkswagen with her two cubs right in the backyard, ready to enjoy the grapes right there on that grape arbor. So I skedaddled pretty quickly. Joy has all kinds of plants. It is an absolute delight to be here. We're at fall time now, of course. Things are dying down, but I'll tell you, she has done a wonderful job. I'd love to do more yards as we come up to next spring and summer. So, you know, someone who's got a beautiful yard, love to feature it. Beautiful trees, this lovely arbor here. Really nice. And what is this we have? This is the feature. Look at that. God's way in the sun. Beautiful rocks. Absolutely stunning. Way down in the gully, you follow this, dash way down there, and he has a cover over it as a tank, a holding tank for the water, which gets recycled. Solid cement foundation. And there used to be a great big tree here. Darrell will explain that.
But as you can see behind me here, this is the grand reveal. This is the water feature that's in our backyard. Something that I created. It's just an idea that I came up with about a year ago. And it was I sat down with Joy, and we said, oh, well, where are we going to put it? So we had a tree here, we cut it down, put it there. And so first of all, I want to thank also Joy for allowing me to do what I dream. It's not a lot of wives will do that. I know that. A lot of husbands. So,
Hey, Joy.
but she does it. So she's the one. I'll tell you. And I really want to again honor some people here that have been here. Paul, come in here for a second. This is a good friend, Paul. Paul Dawson. He's the one that gave me the idea for the keys. So the keys were, those keys look like real, well, they're actually 3D printed, right?
Yes, sir. All 88 of them.
All 88 of them. And so, Paul, how many iterations did you say you had to do?
28.
Say that again?
28 iterations. Yeah.
So, if at first you don't succeed, try it 27 more times. But that was amazing. So, yeah.
It was a pleasure to be involved.
Oh, yeah. Bless you, man. That's great.
Love you, buddy.
You too, man. I want Ted. Come here. Ted Stoll.
Come on, Ted.
Come on, Ted.
Come on, Ted. We want Ted.
There's a story behind this. Behind Ted. The platform that's sitting on right now is made out of concrete, and I am not a carpenter. I'm not a concrete guy. I am just a guy, right? But I had to build a form for the concrete. So Ted came over one day and he said, he looked at it, I said, hey, I said, Ted, can you help me with the form? He looked at it and he goes, of course, he's German, craftsman. And he scratched his head, he says, boy, it looks like three notes short of a song. That's how bad it was.
But you had the picture in mind, the finished picture. I didn't see that right away.
Yeah.
No, well, nobody has. Your son, Dan, same thing. He says, well, where's the drawings? I said, nah, it's on the napkin.
You had them up here.
Exactly, yeah. And then, where's Emilio?
Yes.
Come here, Emilio.
For the drawings, yes, that's right.
Yes.
I didn't know you worked on
Thank you.
The drawings. I'm Portuguese. He's German and Portuguese. I drew the drawings.
You drew the drawing.
For my piano. For my Petrov.
Yes, Emilio is a wonderful, amazing piano player in his own way.
And,
Sometimes.
Definitely.
So thanks, Emilio, Sarabano.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's wonderful. Wonderful.
thank you.
Thank you.
Is it as good as your piano?
It's the same size, except it's much more quieter than my piano.
Yeah, yours is great, man. Thanks again, Emilio. God bless you.
Oh my God.
Gary, come here, man.
I drew the darn thing. The curve, I drew.
Oh, man, how you doing?
So you worked on this. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just doing this.
Congratulations.
That's-
We did the green board. Yes.
This is Gary Herbert.
the whole body.
Gary,
Body man.
I leaned on him heavily. He came over with the concrete for me. The concrete helped me with the legs are made of steel, so I had to get him to help me shape or put some kind of attachments to it. He has a welder. I don't know how to weld. I don't know how to do a whole lot of things like construction stuff. So, and yeah, so he came over to help. So
Wound up making people.
Real pleasure.
thanks, Gary.
Gary!
Oh yeah, we got to do a little thing here just to show off what it can do. This is kind of cool.
In an encasement or something.
That is not the piano on fire. That is in fact a smoke. It's a smoke making machine. Smoking hot. And you notice what he calls it?
Quite the marvel.
Isn't that neat?
Well done. No, I'm blown away. Now I'm thinking I need a water feature piano in my backyard. I'm sure my wife will be happy to hear that. Like, you got what now? No, it's a beautiful piece.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well done.
What did it all cost?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Finished it out?
A lot, yeah.
Just don't want to crush that, do you?
No, because yeah, it's a lot. The materials alone were thousands of dollars. Right? Seriously, that's all plastic. Eh? Yeah. So yeah, go take a close look.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all the people. Oh, nice. All his friends came. Isn't that beautiful? The other one's back there. Nice. It's getting darker.
Pretty unique.
I've never seen it. I mean, you might see something like that at a hotel.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah. That was interesting.
Well, no, it's not like this. Joyce Swanson, wife of Darrell. Boy, you've had to put up with a lot. When Darrell first talked to you about this project, what did you think?
Well, I thought it was a good idea, but there wasn't really any plans, so it evolved very much so.
I mean, it's a pretty big piece to put in your yard, and you're very invested in your yard. So how did you think that was going to work out?
Oh, I thought it would be nice. Sort of, it's a nice addition. It's close to the house, so we can hear it, see it.
And as the project went on, what were kind of some of the memorable points for you?
Well, we had these tiny little pumps that we were thinking of using, and so one day I said, I think you need to go to a pond specialist. We were shocked at how big a tank he needed, and how much water was required to come over that keyboard per minute, and yeah, how big a tank he needed and a big pump, and anyways, it all came together. It was Darrell. Always the showman.
now.
He is our showman. That is for sure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Eat your heart out, Elton John.
You need one of these, Elton.
Here, I'm gonna sneak in there when you're.
Isn't that crazy?
I knew he'd gone up. He's perfect. Guy's a genius.
Oh, yes. I know.
He's got his digging stuff on.
Look at that. The lasers going.